In this video, Korean professor Yi Zong-gu correctly revises the history of Korea previously written and distributed by Japan, and distributes it to the world. Each part takes about 10 minutes, so please watch until the end and then click like. These forested mountains and valleys with the sea surrounding them on three sides boast unparalleled beauty. The land is fertile and suitable for human life, and the warm sunlight pouring through the fresh air enriches everything. In spring, the beautiful mountains and fields are full of flowers, and in autumn, the country is filled with abundant agricultural grains. It snows and rains, and the various colors of the mountains and rivers change following the 4 seasons, adding to their spiritual energy. Knowing this, neighboring countries envied the nature of Korea, and even considered it a country where a divine spirit lived. People living in the land and assimilating with nature praised the rewards of life and did not forget to give thanks to God. The territory of Korea consists of the Korean Peninsula and its accompanying islands in the northeast of Asia. After World War II, the Korean Peninsula was divided into 2 countries. The country to the south is the Republic of Korea, and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is to the north. Briefly, the country in the south is called Korea, Namjoseon in the north, and the country in the north is called North Korea, Joseon in the north. Baekdu Mountain is located at the northern tip of Korea, and Korean people consider it to be the sacred mountain of the nation. The Amrok River, Yalu River, which starts at Baekdu Mountain, runs about 803 kilometers westward to the Hwanghae Yellow Sea, and the Tumen River, which flows eastward, runs 610 kilometers to the Donghae East Sea. The Korean Peninsula lies south of these 2 rivers. Across the East Sea is Japan, and across the West Sea is China. In the northeast, Korea meets the border of Russia. About 70% of the Korean Peninsula is a beautiful mountainous area, and the water is clear and clean because the soil is well filtered. In addition to Baekdu Mountain, which rises 2,744 fixtors above sea level, Korea's other famous mountains include Gyeomgang Mountain, Myeohyang Mountain, Seorak Mountain, Songni Mountain, Guwol Mountain, Bukhan Mountain, Gyeryong Mountain, Jeji Mountain, Naijang Mountain, Gaya Mountain, and Hala Mountain. These are also known as world-class tourist destinations. Many Koreans have gained enlightenment by entering into the deep and mysterious mountains, cultivating themselves, and making contact with God. Even if none are famous, all of Korea's mountains are beautiful and full of auspicious energy, so you can enjoy mountain climbing, recreation, or leisure sports on any mountain. The Korean Peninsula has a temperate climate, which is good for living, and 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. In spring, it is warm. All kinds of green colors harmonize and shine, and the country is filled with many colorful, blooming flowers. The weather is usually sunny, the temperature rises, and spring rains are moderate, so it is good for sowing various crops. In the middle of summer, the temperature reaches over 30 degrees Celsius, although sometimes showers cool things down. The lush green forests protect the earth from the intense sun caused by the high pressure of the North Pacific Ocean. The water is perfect for swimming at the beaches that stretch along the 3 sides of the peninsula, and people gather from various places to enjoy a vacation and the vitality of midsummer. In autumn, the weather is clear due to the influence of high pressure. It is very comfortable because there is a lot of sunlight and the humidity is not high. In addition, beautiful autumn leaves in vivid colors that cannot be found anywhere else attract tourists from around the world. By that time, farmers are sweating as they harvest the bountiful fruits and grains from the golden fields. In winter, it is cold due to the influence of high pressure from Siberia. A lot of snow falls, creating outstanding snow scenes, and various winter sports events are held. The Korean Peninsula is surrounded by the sea. The length of the entire coastline is about 8,460 kilometers, and all of it is beautiful. Most of the coastline is connected with white sandy beaches where you can bathe in the sea and take in stunning views of strange rocks. The Eastern Sea has a monotonous coastline and few islands, but the water is deep and open, creating a fascinating color. In contrast, the west and south coasts are made up of islands and bays, with the beauty of jagged and complex rias. In particular, the Southern Sea has about 2,200 islands and is called Dadohai, which means the sea with many islands. There are 3,153 islands in Korea, of which 67% are concentrated in the South Sea, so you can imagine how many there are. In the East Sea, there is a large island called Uleungdo and a small island called Dokdo further east. At the southern end, there is an island called Marado and another one, Iodo, located 149 kilometers away to the south. Iodo, a reef mostly hidden under the water, is the end of the territory of Korea today. Korea has its own alphabet, Hangul. In addition, it has a beautiful and dynamic culture that is distinct from the cultures of its neighboring countries. Koreans are proud of their highly sophisticated and artistic musical culture. Trends in Korean popular culture, including idols, dramas, and movies, are gaining popularity in Asia and increasing the overall influence of Korea beyond Asia to the rest of the world. In South Korea, an idol group is a little different from teen idols in the English-speaking world in that it refers to singers who become popular with the younger generation after being fostered by an agency. There is a perception that Korean idols should be singers who are good at both singing and dancing, even if they appear on TV or in media such as dramas or entertainment programs to raise public awareness. After Korean songs gained popularity overseas, they became widely known around the world as K-pop. Traditional Korean music also changed along with the second and third industrial revolutions and demonstrates both tradition and globalism. Korean dramas are moving steadily out of the existing frame by breaking away from the cliches of the past and introducing new filming techniques. And thanks to this, they are receiving worldwide love and continuously setting new records. Just as the timing of rowing varies according to when the tide comes in and goes out, many countries around the world will be quite interested to see Korea's culture grow, change, and set new standards in the future. Thank you.